And we're back to learning Affinity in the year day 77. Let me show the different text options that we've got. I create text over multiple lines and I simply use the Enter key here to create these line breaks. Now that we've got it, I can simply size it up like any other text element or non-text element in Affinity. And one thing to already watch out for is this number right here. If I size the text element down, it goes down to, it's a paragraph leading, and it's just like right here, the font size. It's a little bit of a different value though, and that's because it's the distance between the lines. So in this case, 69 points for a 60-point text element. Let me reselect it and I use the drop down. That is the default, and the default is basically calculated depending on the font size, but you can use different ones right here. And within a text element, you can even apply different sizes for these paragraph leadings. So just select, for example, these two lines and then go down, and you can see this shrinks it, but only for these two lines. Any other line breaks will still have the 69 points. In general, you want to start with the default and then maybe make some design adjustments, make it a little bit smaller or bigger, depending on what you need it for. Then we have the alignment to the left of it. Left, right, center, I think is fairly obvious. To justify spreads it out over the entire size of the bounding box, which is defined by the longest line. So in this case, the third line is the biggest one. And then these other ones will be spread out accordingly. They're also left and right align. When you have a spine, that's important only when you use a book layout. So for regular text, just use left, right, center and omit the spine option. And then we have numbered and bulleted options right here. So you can make lists as well. And these are the basic text line options in Affinity. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you for watching and I'll see you next time.